Hello all, welcome to this lecture where we are going to talk about generative AI use cases and limitations. Firstly, let's discuss use cases of generative AI. And the first use case is text summarization and creation. Over here, one can use it for summarizing documentation, news articles, financial reports, and legal documents. Also, simplifying technical specifications for beginners or adapting complex legal terms for general audiences. Next is information extraction and analysis. Over here, parsing key insights from medical records or detecting sensitive information. Also, it is capable of providing relevant answers to specific queries, categorizing content, and classifying data as well. And then next use case is around translation and recommendations. Here you can use it for localized content creation, customer service, and global marketing strategies. Also recommends relevant products or content based on user history and preferences. And finally, a very popular use case, developer assistance and code generation. So it can be used to assist in code generation, code completion, and language translation within software development. It accelerates development with minimal infrastructure management needed from the user. So these are the basic use cases of generative AI. Now let's discuss some of the limitations. First set of limitation is around knowledge and context retention. So it has short-term memory. LLMs don't retain past conversation context. It is similar to asking a new person for each task. And what are the implications? Models needs to be rebriefed on each prompt, which can reduce consistency in responses. So you would have noticed when you ask a question in ChatGPT or any such tools like Gemini, you don't face such issues. That is because ChatGPT and Gemini and such tools internally send last few questions or prompts to the LLM model so that it retains the context and it gives end user the impression that this LLM model is capable of retaining the context and is able to go back to the previous history, which is not the case actually. You will not face it in ChatGPT and Gemini. However, when you are building an application using generative AI, you will face this limitation. Okay. Next one is around inability to generate novel information without reference data. Generative AI models require source material or training data to deliver specific and detailed insights. An example is writing about a new AWS service without prior data. This results in generic outputs. And the solution is to fine-tune or train. This can help align the model with business-specific information over a period of time. And let's discuss the last one, which is around challenges of natural language generation. Over here, most important challenge is risk of toxic or inappropriate language. Due to training on broad internet-based datasets, there is a possibility the training data itself might contain toxic or inappropriate language, and generative AI model may also respond using toxic or inappropriate language. And the next challenge is very common, and it's a major challenge or limitation of generative AI, which is misleading information or hallucinations. So the risk of model giving confidently but incorrect responses. Example is model might incorrectly confirm outdated health advice if not double checked. So these are the top limitations and challenges of generative AI. So keep these things in mind when you build a generative AI application and implement guardrails accordingly. So that's it in this lecture. See you in the next one. Thank you. Bye.